Hey, welcome to the Sunday preview for this week. I guess we should call it a Sunday and Monday preview because we've got two masses. The fourth Sunday of Advent, and then we have Monday the 25th is Christmas Day. I just thought I'd read the Gospel from Christmas Day. And it's from the Gospel of St. John right at the beginning. And it says, "In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. He was in the beginning with God. All things came to be through him, and without him nothing came to be. What came to be through him was life, and this life was the light of the human race, the light that shines in the darkness, and the darkness has not overcome it. A man named John was sent from God. He came to give testimony, to testify to the light, so that all might believe through him. He was not the light, but came to testify to the light. The true light, which enlightens everyone, was coming into the world. He was in the world, and the world came to be through him, but the world did not know him. He came to what was his own, but his own people did not accept him. But to those who did accept him, he gave power to become children of God, to those who believe in his name, who were born not by natural generation, nor by human choice, nor by a man's decision, but of God. And the Word became flesh, and made his dwelling among us. And we saw his glory, the glory of the Father's only Son, full of grace and truth. John testified to him and cried out, saying, 'This is he of whom I said, the one who is coming after me ranks ahead of me, because he existed before me.' And from his fullness we have all received grace in place of grace. Because while the law was given through Moses, grace and truth have come through Jesus Christ. No one has ever seen God. The only Son, God, who is at his Father's side, has revealed him." The Gospel of the Lord. That beautiful opening to the Gospel of John is that declaration that Jesus is the true Son of God. He came into the world and made his dwelling among us. And that follows on the Sunday reading of the Annunciation. And both of them witness to that most important event in all of human history, the day when God became man. And the beautiful thing is that a woman was called to embrace that gift of the Son of God into the world, to allow God into our history and into our lives, to give God a place in this world and let him take back his own creation that had been rebelling against him. And that's where hope begins all over again. In the book of Genesis, it says that in the creation of the world, God saw that it was very good. Well, our history shows that we corrupted that goodness. But now, with the Lord entering back into human history, there's redemption. There's a chance for this creation of God to be good again, because he brings that goodness with him. And he wants to involve us in it. And so he prepared the Blessed Virgin Mary to say yes. And that's the task for all of us this Christmas too, is to let that yes that she made echo in our choices, in our life, in our decisions too, to create a space for Christ in our own souls, so that that goodness can be restored. Merry Christmas.